But they found over the course of time that this prolonged confinement in isolation could have disastrous effects.
They became depressed. They sometimes hanged themselves. They set themselves on fire. It was a place of constant mental anguish.
Since they shut this place down, no one spent the night here. No one.
Here we are at Eastern State Penitentiary, and we're here kind of doing an evaluation of our location. So right now, guys, we're here. This is Safe House and Museum. Death Row is definitely going to be another spot for sure. Determine where we're going to send the cast, where the dares are going to go down, and that kind of stuff. So there'll be a cast member in each of these.
Or every other?
It's a bit rainy today, but we braved the elements, and today will be the first day of a 2.5-week shoot here at Eastern State.
Good. I've cleared their apartment in LA, huh?
In New York, this is $700 a week.
Now, I'm sure there's probably a scientific explanation for this. I just haven't heard it myself. But when we came here for the first day, Sean was taking us around,
Right.
and the isolation chamber was the last place that we went. When we're in there, I was standing back. I had my book bag across me, and I'm standing like this listening to him. And he started going, oh, this is isolation, this is it. But it's very dangerous. And just at that moment, I was like I haven't heard this before, right? And right at that moment, I felt Carl, like, tug on my backpack. So I was expecting him to be like, did you hear that? It's too dangerous. So I was like...
Skeptic.
And when I looked around, Carl wasn't anywhere around, dude. I walked in there, and I was trying to spook myself out. I went in there when it was all dark, and I stood in the place. And I just was like, okay, I was standing right about there when I felt it, so let me stand right here. And no, it's in front of this pole. And I stood right there and took it. Immediately when I did it, it was right there, and it was like, and I, it was still on the preview, and I was holding the camera in the same place too. And there was obviously, like, on the, you look on the camera, you could see the wavy, whatever it was.
I think I've always believed that there's always been something on the other side. I don't know if I believe that there was like ghosts that were going to come after me. I don't think anything's going to hurt me, but there's definitely something there that that shouldn't be there. When we were up in Subblock 20, for some reason, we were talking about the cast staying there, and you could probably do 1, 2, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. It felt like something just kept blocking my throat, and I couldn't take a breath.
Comes by.
And I started to panic for a second. My eyes started watering. I didn't know what.
Rick.
I don't know what was going on.
Rick, water. Oh, man. As soon as I came down the stairs, I could breathe.
Really?
Man, I felt like somebody was choking me, like I couldn't breathe.
Really?
Oh, man.
Your eyes are all watering now.
So, ghost or no ghost, something weird was going on.
Just don't want to be one of those days where I'm going to be working, putting a camera in there and somebody's handing me tools and ain't nobody behind me.
I'm beginning to believe. I never expected to believe, but I do now, it's scary stuff.
There's something about it. There really is. There's something there, and it's hard to explain.
That feeling like somebody's standing behind you when I was down on 3rd level.
Would you do one of these dares?
Probably not.
I don't think I'd survive a night on this ship. I'm a real sissy type guy.
In a haunted prison? Probably not.
I'm the idiot that they've talked into staying in the prison tonight.
We have spent years researching haunting phenomenon, and Eastern State Pen is definitely a location that has exhibited this type of activity. Smoky figures or misty formations going from room to room, in and out of corridors. We have heard noises, footsteps on more than one occasion. These are all indications of haunting activity.
Are there really ghosts? Or is it fear?
You know, when I first started this show, I was a complete skeptic as far as ghosts and spirits and the spirit world. It's taken 4 short weeks to make me a serious believer.
Being able to take someone, when you cast them, who have absolutely no belief in this at all, really, just truly do not believe it at all, and you talk to them after and they're like, hell yeah, things were happening.
What happened? I went to put these on the cameras up there. I got halfway down the hallway and the window just cracked up there. I turned around, I heard glass break, I just turned around, there was nothing there. And now you ran out here too. Can you grab me 2 more of these?
Are you scared to go in there now?
I'm not exactly happy. You're scared, you might as well go face it. Unless you want to scare the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what fear's all about. This ain't no game.
We've been told that recreating dares helps release the spirits. We want the kids to go try to find those trapped souls.
Me and my friend, when we were younger, ran away from home one night, and the only place we thought of was to come here, so we snuck into the prison. We were here for a little while, and we would hear a bang here and a bang there, and we just thought nothing of it. So as the night went on, we started hearing louder noises and bangs, and we heard one loud bang, and we looked out the cell door, and all we saw was doors opening and shutting, opening and shutting, and it was the loudest, scariest thing we ever heard, so we just started running. It was the scariest night of my life.
I'm Bobby Sizemore. I'm the member of the crew who was stupid enough to take their dare and stay in the prison all night tonight by myself.
Well, I'm here. Walk to the last cell, 2nd floor, and say, I'm going to beat you and bring you down to the hole. Okay. Can't believe they talked me into this. Time to get moving. I say we just get this over with. Dude, we're gonna beat your ass and take you to the hole. I'm out of here. Okay. Don't know what that was. Anyway, so far so good. Go to death row. You're all going to die. You're all going to die and laugh. Okay, of what I know, death row is supposed to be down here somewhere. Something is moving down there. I can't see it, but I can hear it. Okay, guys. You're all gonna die.